Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's show. It's been a couple of shows since we've been back. We've been kind of busy, had a lot of stuff going on personally wise, and then went out west, did some shows with Chevy Lee Lowe, and hung out with the band quite a bit. But glad to be back, and I apologize for not being here for the last show or two. Say hello, Debbie.
Hello.
That's about all you're gonna get out of her. And she don't talk a whole lot. Yeah, we went out to Sturgis with Shelby. We were out there, I guess, 10 days, 11 days?
10 days.
A couple of shows a day, and did some three shows at Side Hacks, and then 3 shows at Shades Valley, and I did 4 or 5 shows at I guess it was Jack Daniel's tent. Yeah, and most of them.
I wasn't there, so.
Yeah. Jack Daniel's tent. Yeah, I was thinking about what I was going to say next, and I can get my thoughts ahead of what I was going to say, but it was really cool. We started off at a place called Bucks, and, you know, it's funny, we had Ricochet at the bar, and, of course, everybody knows Shelby plays at Chiefs, so but we had Ricochet at the bar, and Ricochet, I remember he saying, hey, well, we played at Tucks and Bucks in 1 week, so it was funny when I was at Bucks is where we started off the show at, and it was in Nebraska. And anyhow, I got to meet Buck, super nice guy, man. I really enjoyed their place, and you know, there's a lot of things about Bucks and Tucks that are similar. You know, I mean, they have a playlist up on the wall sign. They have a picture signed by the people that perform there. They have a lot of the same entertainers perform there that we have it. But I thought that was pretty cool. He's saying, well, I've performed at Tucks and Bucks, and 1 week. They performed there July 1st and at Bucks, and then they performed July 6th at our place.
Yeah.
So in 6 days, he performed at Tucks and Bucks. So big shout out to Buck up there, and great place. I loved it. They got some super good food. The place was pretty much packed. He had dinner reservations and a lot of folks in there, and the sound, he did his own sound and everything. So sound sounded really great, and it was a great way to start off the out west shows with Shelby and everything. So. Everybody asked, did you have fun? I had fun, but it was a lot of work, and a lot of traveling, a lot of work, but all the shows went great. I got to meet with and hang out with 3 of the band members a lot. We stayed in the same house together, and TJ and Steve and Matt are super great guys, great musicians too. So, and really enjoyed hanging with them and getting to know them and getting to meet them and learn a little bit about the history of them playing and everything. So it was a lot of fun. And of course, on the way back, I got the phone call. My brother passed away, and that was a little bit rough trying to get home. But knowing that, I mean, it wasn't completely unexpected. You know, it's funny. We had this service. I guess it was Saturday, and they were talking about the Bob Seger's Night Move song, about the meaning behind it and all that and everything. When we left the cemetery after burying him, the first song came on the radio was Night Moves by Bob Seger. And there was a fella that sang a song standing next to the grave. And whenever my nephew and Scott, they left the funeral home afterwards, after they went back from the cemetery. First song that played there, Scott said, was that song. So it was a sign that, you know, but it was a great service, and, you know, and it was just a really cool thing. You know, it wasn't like a normal radio funeral service. It was more like we were just, everybody was reminiscing about good times and laughing and stuff. So.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so that's what we've had going on here lately. It's been a really hectic 2 or 3 weeks, so, but ready to get settled back in and do the norm. We got a new show coming up, and we just booked it in the last week or two, and I'm really excited about that. We're going to have 2 more #1 hits on the stage by original artist, Thompson Square. They're going to be there performing their 2 #1 hits, Are You Gonna Kiss Me or Not, and If I Didn't Have You. And so really excited about that. Tickets have just went on sale. It's September 21st at 5 o'clock. And like I say, that all our Sunday concert series are no smoking and everything. So, but the show it's going to be a really great show. And looking forward to it. And I've talked to Kiefer quite a bit. And it's going to be a good time. First, we was at Music City Bar and Grill, and first time we got to talk to them.
Yeah, met them.
One of our favorite places to hang out in Nashville, so we love going up there.
Yeah, I was going to the Opry, and no, it was at Troubadour.
Yeah, it was at the Troubadour
Yeah.
Hawk Show, I think it was.
Yep, and everybody walked over, and that's when we met them at.
Yep. So, and we got a lot of great local bands coming up. We got a kind of a minor announcement that we're going to all be telling you about here in a little while. So just kind of stand by for that. We don't have a date etched in stone on that yet, but it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a great show, and I got to spend some time with this young man. We actually went to Louisville Saturday. Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Went to Louisville Sunday, and we went to a concert and got to meet Josh and talk to him quite a bit, and with John Allen, and met John's daddy, and it was pretty cool. Appreciate his service to our country. He flew F-4 fighter planes for 20 years. John's daddy did, so that was pretty cool meeting him. Yeah, we got to go to the concert, and we just happened to be at the Mint. We decided to ride on up to Louisville because John was heading up there, and got to hang out on the Aaron Tippin's bus, talk to him. We got to see the Boots and Roots show, which is Sammy Kershaw, Aaron Tippin, and Collie Ray. And that was a lot of fun. We got to stand on top of the trailer and watch, and I talked to Josh quite a bit and got to know him. Really liked that young man.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to do well.
I do too, yeah.
And so very polite. And but anyway, Aaron was very nice to us on the bus and stuff. I appreciate him letting us hang out with him and just kind of getting to know him a little bit better.
And he remembered us.
Yep.
Or he said he did anyway.
And Kevin Gallion, he had us up there. Kevin's a local fella. A lot of people here know Kevin. Kevin, if you've never seen a Boots and Roots show, you need to watch that. It's pretty cool seeing a local fella standing up there playing for all three of those guys.
Yep.
Of course, John plays for Aaron too. So when Aaron's doing this other show, so it's a lot of great local talent out there, and really looking forward to this show that we'll be talking about here in a few minutes. Right now, we're going to cover a little bit of what's going on in the bar. This Friday, August 22nd, we got the Jeff Quinlan Band. Jeff always does us a great job.
Yeah, he was at
people around here know Jeff.
Yeah, first time we had him was at the Spring Fling.
Yep, first time. Yep, Spring Fling. So yep, and he does a really good job. I'd like to say something else too before I carry on much more. I'd like to thank Bobby Townsend for during all the times of me being gone, and his whole crew. I mean, there's 2 or 3 guys on his crew, but they covered for me while I was gone out west with Shelby, and they've covered some weekends. And after the funeral the other day, Bobby volunteered to cover the sound and lighting for me at the bar that Saturday night, because we just got through having a service, and I really wasn't in the mood to be working or hanging out, and so Bobby covered for me. So Bobby Townsend, I greatly appreciate you, buddy, and all your guys, that work with him, and John. I mean, there's all the guys.
Yeah.
But you look like you want to say something over there. No.
I'm just listening.
I don't have a whole lot of help here. But anyway, so August 23rd, we got the Music City Misfits. They'll be back, and we've had them 2 or 3 times now.
We have enjoyed them.
Really good show. We've got some new bands coming too, and we like a lot of the old bands. We got some new bands, and I don't want to have same bands too many times in a row because people get burnt out on them, and we want to keep people interested, and so we'll cycle through some bands and then regroup and have the old bands come back in again.
And hope people
just because
enjoy
you're not
them.
playing there, don't mean we don't want you right now. I mean, it's just we're cycling some new bands through, and so people don't get burned out on the same bands all the time.
Yep.
So August 29th, we got a new band, the Wildfire Band. We've never had those before. I asked Debbie a while ago, I said, what kind of music they play?
I don't remember.
Yeah, so she booked his bands. Last 2 or 3 times I told her, I said, don't book a band until I hear them. And every time she's booked them here lately, they've been really good, so I quit saying that.
Let's knock on wood.
So we haven't had a bad band, so I appreciate all the bands that coming and playing, and we've had really good bands and stuff, and you know, we've had a lot of people requesting us get some of the old bands back in, which we're going to do that too. Our problem is we booked up quite a few months in advance, so it's hard unless I just boot somebody. It's hard to get some of the others back in for right now. But
Yeah.
just because you're not playing there, don't mean you're forgotten, or don't mean you're not loved by Tuck's Bar. So, you know.
We'll get you back.
Well, oh yeah, they're coming back. We just got to get. I think all of our Saturdays are booked up all the way through probably January, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we're booked up all the way through January right now on Saturdays, Friday nights. Every now and then we got one open, but not very often.
No, not
I think
very
we only got
often.
about 2 Fridays open between now and the end of the year. I try
Probably.
not to book all the Fridays up because, you know, there might come a time we need to get some folks in there, and then we haven't had. But the 29th, like I said, we got the Wildfire Band. And of course, the 30th, we got everybody's favorite around here. We got Mr. Shelby Lee Lowe. You know, he'll be back in the building the 30th. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he put on a good show. He did a really good job out there for Jack Daniels. He's got a lot of new music coming out. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, all the new music that's coming out that he recorded at the Jack Daniels thing coming out the 29th, and he'll be at the bar at the 30th. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Yeah,
So-
I knew he had some more coming out. I wasn't sure the
yeah,
date.
that's that stuff that he recorded in the cave of Jack Daniels and stuff. It's a live recording, so
Cool.
anyway, so it's pretty cool. It'll be coming out, so maybe we can get him to sing all those songs for you and put on a. He always puts on a great show and everything. August 5th, we got Geneva and Dwayne. They'll be back. The band Geneva, and of course, I've seen her. She does all the MCing and stuff for the
bar.
concerts and
Yeah.
for the bar and stuff. And you know, they've done world tours and they've played everywhere. And it was pretty fun. Gary Craig was playing this past weekend and was still 6, and he used to be in the band with them. And she came down and her and Dwayne did and hung out and watched Gary play. So
They even
all
invited them
supported.
up on stage too to play some.
Dwayne,
Yeah.
Dwayne got up and played drums, and Geneva got up and sang and stuff. So
Yeah. They didn't want to leave him out, I guess.
no, I hear you. I'm excited about the that whole weekend. We like I say, with the 5th we got Geneva, but the 6th we got my old buddy Jerry Smith to be back. Man, Smith and gone. They
Yeah.
did a video in the bar, and I haven't heard from Jerry in a little bit. Just let you know, Jerry, we still love you, man, and looking forward to having you back. It won't be long now, a couple of 3 weeks, and
Yeah.
I'll actually be in Jacksonville, Florida, playing pool.
I'll be there.
Yeah, Debbie will be. I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida, playing pool. So, and looking forward to doing that. But I mean, I hate I'm gonna miss Geneva and Jerry's, but
Yeah, it's the APA thing. Yeah.
yeah, but so looking forward to that. Looking forward to the pool. I hope I do good.
Yeah, because it's on 8-foot tables.
You know what? If I don't, they're gonna make me walk home. It's a long walk from Jacksonville home.
I thought you were driving.
Well, but they're gonna kick me out of my own car if I don't do good. I'll have to hitchhike all the way home. I'll call Charlotte and see if she'll come pick me
Yeah.
up. Charlotte make me walk. Anyway, so August 12th, we got a new band coming, and L.A. Shepherd and The Noise. We haven't ever had those. And I asked you what kind of music they play, Debbie said, I think they play country and rock and roll. So
I
this is
don't
the
know.
answer
It's
I
been
get
a
out
while
of-
back since I booked these bands, so I don't really remember what they played.
Yeah.
But I had to listen to them, so they.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but she's got CRS like really bad. So all of you that know what CRS is you got.
Can't remember. No.
Hey. Well, I wasn't going there. I was going to use the initial. Then August 13th, we got Dixie Mafia. They'll be back in. We've had them at least once a
Yeah.
month for.
Chad's playing with them now. It's really
yeah,
good.
Chad Bradford, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and of course, Steve Rickery and Chad and all them guys, man, it's a treat having them. Steve and my brother were friends and stuff, so
Yep.
and everything. So, looking forward to having them guys back. They put on a really good show. I enjoy their music. They play a little bit of everything. So,
Yeah, they do. It was really good last time.
yeah.
Well, I mean, all these bands are good when they come, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, Still Six will be back the 19th of August. That's who we were just speaking of.
Yep.
And,
With Gary. Yeah.
huh?
Gary Craig. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, all them guys, they do a great job. And Mr. Jake Holder, our every third Saturday band, Jake will be back again. He plays, the only place he plays outside of Nashville, what he told me the other day, is at Tuck's Bar. And he plays, 2 or 3 shows a day, every day in Nashville. So looking forward to getting Jake and them back. He plays the fiddle and sings. And I missed the last time he was there. We were, actually, that
It was Saturday.
yeah, that was Saturday after we had the funeral service. We decided I need to get away a little bit, so we cruised on out of town a little bit. And then the 26th, the next weekend, we got Shelby Lee Lowe again. That's August 26th. That's September. Oh, this is September. I keep saying August. It's September. Let me recap that. September 5th, Geneva. September 6th, the Smith and Gone. September 12th, L.A. Shepherd and the Noise. September 13th, Dixie Mafia. September 19th, Still Six. And September 20th, Jake Holder. September 26th, Shelby Lee Lowe again. And then September 27th, we got 117 South.
Yes, that's a new band that we've had one time.
Yeah.
They were good. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed those.
Yeah.
That's one of the bands I was talking about you hired and you didn't let me hear.
Yeah.
And after I heard them play, I was like, well, you did good on that one. So you done good on 2 of them so far. So far, you're batting 1,000.
Yeah, I think I've had a couple more that I did good with.
Yeah. Well, I don't want your head to swell. Charlotte ain't got a pry bar big enough to get you through the door over here right now. So, yeah, so
Hey, as long as I do good, it's all good.
yeah, don't worry. If she don't do good, she'll hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
And every Monday we have an 8-ball APA tournament, and we're up to 6 teams now. So
Yeah.
Excited about that. I'd like to get it built up to about 8 teams. So it takes at least 5 people to make a team. Then you do 8, and it's a handicap thing. So it don't matter if you never played a whole lot of pool or if you're an expert. You can be on the same team.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, I enjoy it.
Like a handicap pool tournament, like handicap bowling and all that. So, even Debbie, she can play against the best one in it. She still got a chance of beating.
Well,
Or a chance of winning if they beat themselves. But anyhow, so.
True.
Yeah, but Tuesday night we started something a little bit different, and we don't have it on the schedule quite yet. But we have a regular 8-ball tournament. We used to have 8-ball tournaments on Tuesday, and then when we had we threw another league in there, well, the support for the league kind of fell off, so we wound up going back to 8-ball tournament on Tuesday night. So. And this building, I think we had twice as many people this week as we did last week, so that's a good thing. So hopefully every week we can build it, and when the word gets back out that we're doing it on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And when we're doing it on Tuesday night, it would be great. So, and then Wednesday night we do 9-ball tournaments. Both the Tuesday night and the Wednesday night we just play regular bar room rules and stuff. So if you play in any pool tournaments at any of the bars anywhere, you already pretty much know the rules. So. And then every Thursday night, we have an APA 9-ball tournament, and we need to build some more teams for that. I think we only got 4 right now, so I'd like to get a couple more teams in. So if you're interested in playing pool and just having a good time, and, if you get on a team that's pretty good, you get a chance to go play in the regionals. If you go play in the regionals, then you get a chance to maybe go to Vegas and play. So.
Yeah, if you've got more than 5 players, you don't have to play every weekend.
Yeah. I mean, you can have as many as 8.
Yeah.
And thing is, some people worry about having to play every week, but you don't have to play every week. If you got 8 players, you only play 5, so you can actually miss a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you just need to get 5 games in. I think it is.
5 games, yeah.
Yeah, to be
first
able.
4 weeks you can actually play one person twice. So I think it is. So.
Yeah.
But we also have karaoke on Thursday nights, so we have a lot of karaoke going on in the back, pool going on in the front.
So come out and sing with us.
Yeah. You get to sing on the same system that we have all our concerts. We've had over 110 number 1 hits sung on our stage on the very system that you will be singing on. The only thing that's any different is some monitors, but you do have monitors. So
Yeah.
when you actually can hear the music, and you can actually hear your vocals mixed in with the music coming over the monitor, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we've had some good singers.
Yeah, it was funny. when we first started, we had a lot of people, and they have a big time. Everybody likes to get up and sing, and man, I do every now and then when I have a few, uh, but we've had some really, 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 really good singers. It's kind of surprised. First time I ever heard Chris Floyd and Danny sing. I mean, they're all good. Danny's son, he sings good. I mean, we got a lot of great singers. And
I was working behind the bar I don't know if it was last week or week before last, and there was someone singing I'd never heard sing before. I had to look around, see who it was.
Yeah.
And it was some guy, I don't know what his name was, but he was there again last week. Mm-hmm. He's really good. I mean, he sings up high.
Yeah,
some of them.
Yeah, we have
like those Journey songs.
We have a lot of great singers in there. So, and we have a lot of not so great singers, but they're having just as much fun as the great singers. So it don't matter.
It all blends in together. Yeah.
Just come out and have a good time. So,
I would be one of them that can't sing.
You used to tell me you had joyful noise. I hear your phone going off. Yeah, look, listen. Let me tell you, I say, she'll turn her phone on silent, but she'll leave it on vibrate, and it'll be sitting on the nightstand. We can be in a motel, or we can be at the house, and her stupid phone starts going off at 8 o'clock in the morning. And of course, it don't bother her. It don't faze her. She'll never wake up. And I'm sitting here, man, how much longer is this stupid phone going to ring?
I meant to turn it off. Sorry, I meant to turn it off.
Yeah. I'm
You want me to turn it off?
No, I'm going to learn the off buttons so I can sleep in the morning time. So, for many, many years we had Mid-South Plumbing Electric, so I would have to get up, 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning and go to work. And so I got in the habit of years and years and years of getting up real early. Well, now we got the bar.
We still get up early.
Well, not as early, but as I did. But we don't go to bed to 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So getting up at 5:30, that means you only get a couple hours sleep. And we still do it every now and then. But I've got to where I'm trying to change my sleep cycle to where I can sleep a little bit longer every day. So
the dogs ain't used to it yet, though.
Yeah. Man, I wonder how many people out there got dogs. Every time a clap of thunder comes up, they start barking. I got 4 or 5 dogs, some inside dogs, some outside dogs, but it sounds like there's 85 dogs barking every time it thunders. I don't know where all them vocals come from, all them barks.
We have 3 inside, 3 outside.
Yeah. We were supposed to have a special guest today. John Allen was going to come in, but he's got a sick dog, and he's had it for 14 years. So, and the thing about animals, you can get really attached to them, just like kids and stuff. And when you have something that long, and he didn't want to leave the dog today, and I don't blame him. I've got one old dog, and I don't know how old. I got to tell you a story behind this dog. We were at this house working, and this little old white dog just kept coming in the room, and I'd be up on the ladder looking up. And every time I'd get off the ladder to get a tool, my tool would be gone. And I accused all the guys working with him. I said, well, y'all keep doing my tools and stuff. And they said, we ain't even been in that room. And so I got back up on the ladder, and I looked down. Here come this little doggy, and I kept my eye on this dog. This little dog picked my strippers up, my wire strippers up, and toted it in the other. I went in the other room, and all my tools were piled up in the other room, my screwdrivers and everything. This little dog kept coming in there getting it. So I asked the guy, I said, how attached to that dog are you? He said, I'm not very attached. My house just burnt down. We're living in a garage right now till the house gets built, and we got all these animals. He said, we just got that dog. And I said, you want to get rid of that dog? And he said, I might. And he said, well, I paid $150. I said, well, I'll give you back your money. So I called him the next day. I said, what about my dog? He said, you said that right. Come bring me my money and take your dog with you. So her name was Daisy when we got her. And we had a miniature collie, Sheltie, named Daisy. So we changed her name to Fluffy because she was all furball.
Yep.
And that dog, I don't know how old that dog is now. That dog's got to be 18 or 19 years old.
She is. Every time we talk about Fluffy, they say, she's still around.
She was about 12 by my miniature collie. And the dogs are about, puppies, we had to have her operated because the puppies was the size of her. So
yeah.
Anyhow, but anyway, she's an old biddy, but I guarantee you, we don't know how old she is. We know she's at least 18 or 19.
Well, when we got her, I think she's a year old.
Yeah.
And I think we moved from the house and we had her in 2014. That's 11 years right there. that I know, and we had her way before then.
Man, she'd been run
So,
over
I
by a
don't know.
car in the middle of 72. Took her to the hospital. We had to run her to Huntsville Hospital instead of putting her down. I wanted to get her because I thought she was already gone. $600 later, we get her out. She's just good. Knocks a few of her teeth out. She ran into a car. Car didn't run over her. She ran into the tire on the car going down 72. So anyway, dog's been through the lick, but she keeps on ticking.
Yep.
And but anyway,
She's old.
about like us. About like us. But yeah, sorry getting rambling off on dogs and stuff. But yeah, I feel for Mr. John and Jess because animals, we get attached to them. So and anyhow, we're gonna talk about September 1st. We're going back to our regular hours again, and we're gonna change those. We'll be opening at 10 o'clock every day, except for Sunday. We'll open at 12, and then Monday through Thursday we'll be closing at 12, and then Friday and Saturday we close at 1, and then Sunday we'll close at 9.
Yep.
So we'll be going back to regular hours starting
September 1st.
1st. Yep.
Yep. Memorial Day.
Yep.
No, Labor Day. Sorry.
Labor Day. I'm telling you, she got CRS bad. Y'all just bear with her. Our concert series, we're talking to 4 or 5 more different bands right now. We've kind of eased up a little bit, but Thompson Square, I'm really excited about that. And I actually met them in Music City Bar and Grill, and they expressed an interest at playing at the bar because they'd heard about the bar. So
Yeah, the weirdest thing is when we walked in there, they had their bus there. They had Thompson Square on the side.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I've never met them. That's pretty cool. And then we go in there and they come up and want to talk to us. So
So anyway,
yeah,
looking forward to having both of them at the bar and stuff. And so it's going to be a great show. And like I said, we're probably going to get some tickets away on WLX and the only thing I ask, if we give tickets away, please don't call in just to hear your name on the radio and not plan on using the tickets. Leave them for somebody that wants to come and enjoy the show. We gave 10 tickets away last time, and only 2 people showed up.
yeah.
So,
And we could have, that was a sellout show, so we could have, sold
I
them.
could have sold the tickets,
Yeah.
and so. And the only bad thing about it, if you call in and you get the tickets, they're non-transferable, so you got to come. Either that or just rather you didn't call in and try to win them and let people that want to actually come have a chance to win them. So, but anyway, yeah. Speaking of sellout shows, we got another show sold out. I think we got 15 tickets left. 15 or 20.
Gene?
Yeah, on Gene
Yeah.
Watson. November 2nd, it's already, I think we only got like 12 tickets left. I don't even know we got that now. I haven't checked the book
Yeah,
last night.
and the Bellamy Brothers are going to be the same way.
Yeah, Bellamy Brothers are going to be sold out too. So those shows, if you don't have your tickets right yet, you might want to call today or tomorrow because they're going to be gone. I'm not sure we got any Gene Watson left. You have to call the bar and check and find out. So.
That was
I've been out of town and I hadn't had a chance to look at the book.
Well, that's like on Confederate Railroad. People kept on calling like that week, and we'd already sold out.
Well, we added another whole row.
Yeah, so we could
Make
get
it up,
people
and
in.
we sold some standing room only tickets and stuff too. But that's a whole totally different show than what we normally have. And most of the time when we have a sellout show, we know they sell out really quick, and people would call and ask how many tickets we got left, and then right toward the end, we didn't have hardly any tickets, and everybody found out we didn't have hardly. So then they started calling. And it left us in a little bit of a scramble. Another thing too, I'd like to say, y'all please be patient with the kitchen. Y'all got to remember, everybody shows up about 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and then we have 300 people order food, and I've only got 2 people in so big a kitchen, so it takes a little while to get the food done. If you could get there a little bit early and listen to Hawkshaw Hawkins play up front and order your food, that would help us out tremendously. I mean, Hawk's playing up front. You don't have to pay anything extra to hear him sing, and he does a great job too. He's actually played on the Grand Ole Opry 4 times, I think twice at the Ryman, twice at the New One. So, and his mom and dad were both famous stars. His mom was Jean Shepard, one of the longest running female Grand Ole Opry stars, and and his daddy was Hawkshaw Hawkins Sr. that passed away in the plane crash with Patsy Cline. So, you know, both his parents were famous, and
Yeah.
like, both of them had #1 hits. We've also got Hawkshaw Hawkins Sr. pants hanging up in there. We've got a picture of Elvis Presley when he played on the Grand Ole Opry. The only time he ever got to play on the Grand Ole Opry.
We do.
Yeah, it's right above his pants.
Oh, I haven't paid attention to
Yeah,
it.
it's,
Oh, yeah.
that's what
Never
he's
mind.
saying. So here we go. Anyway,
I forgot.
You got Farron Young, Ferlin Husky, Elvis Presley, and Hawkshaw Hawkins, and then you have a radio DJ. I can't remember his name right offhand. But we also got Miss Jean Shepherd, Hall of Fame plaque from Bakersfield. We got it on display, and then we got her Cashbox Award for 1956 for Satisfied Mind. We got it on display, and then we got some more stuff on display back in the green room and everything. You know, if you come in and I'm there, just ask me to see, and I'll take you on a little tour. We're thinking about building a museum in there too, because many people we know and stuff. I mean, we can actually get some stuff donated for a museum, but we got a whole lot of stuff already, but I would like to add more. There's over 90, 94, 95 autographed guitars in the bar now. We've got all the national acts are signed, and they're behind the stage, and all the local bands, which, in my opinion, you know, you got to have local bands on Friday and Saturday night, and that's what keeps everything going. So, you know, and so all those guys, we try to get them to sign too, and they're hung up. So you can just come in and check them all out. There's guitars hanging everywhere, and we've got an old jukebox in there. And we've got a brand new web page too. We need to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
And we also got a brand new TikTok page started up yesterday.
So you'll be seeing us on TikTok.
Yeah, it was funny. We started off with like 5 videos yesterday, and I looked last night before I laid down, and I think there's like 100 on there now. So we've been tagged quite a few times on TikTok, and all that stuff starting to pop up now. There's a lot of the line dancing stuff on there. There's a lot of the concert stuff on there. There's a lot of the local bands on there, and there's just a lot of people doing walkthroughs of the bar at the pool.
We don't know a lot about TikTok, or I don't anyway. Just tell you that.
Yeah,
So.
we're both old coots, so TikTok's not something we do a whole lot, but all the young people do. So and we're trying to cover all our bases on everything. Something we're going to start doing, and we're going to get it out there. It's going to be on the web page, and it's going to be on Facebook and everything. But all you bands that are getting fired up that want to have a practice area, or if you're already an established band and you want to shoot videos, or if you want to come take pictures and for album covers or for a CD cover, whatever y'all do now, we're thinking to make the back part of the bar available for Monday through Wednesday for photo shoots, for band practice. So you can rent the stage by the hour. You can use the PA this there. You can use the back line. You can use the drums. You can use everything. So, you know, and what we'll do is we can close it off, or if you want your friends to come watch you practice and listen to you play and stuff. So we're fixing to make the back part of the bar available Monday through Wednesday. And that'll probably start from the time we open till the time we close. So, you know, so it's not anything etched in stone. So if you got a new band that you're putting together and you want to just come out and play and practice and use it for a rehearsal room, that's fine, we can do that. Or if you got a corporate party, you want to have your Christmas party or a Halloween party or a retirement party or anything, Monday through Wednesday we'll be renting out the back by the hour, so you can do that, and we can actually cater it, and we can serve the beer and stuff. So, you know, just make some contact with us or shoot us an email, and we will get with you on that. It's just a lot of stuff we're fixing to try to branch out and start doing some more stuff. I've had some contacts from Nashville wanting to do some videos there, and of course, we can get draping and everything else and cover up stuff in there. We can make it look like a totally different place. But we've had some people from Nashville call wanting to shoot videos and do album shoots and all kind of stuff. So, you know, so we're going to be mostly a full service type venue like that.
And our email address says tuxbar@aol.com.
Yeah, tuxbar@aol.com. Or you can call 931-565-1568. And our mailing address Well, we don't have a mailbox. It keeps getting knocked down and run over. I put
gotta
it up
post-
like 5 times and it get run over. So,
So we got a post office box now.
yeah, we do got a post office box. So it's just better just to call or shoot us. An
Yeah,
email.
or you can check us out.
Or you
like
can walk in like Shelby did the very first
Well,
time
yeah.
I ever met him. So, Shelby was doing some other job. And he came in and talked to us, and
yeah, but now our webpage is tuxbar.com.
yeah, tuxbar.com. So,
Yeah.
and it's all
You wanna
brand
check
new.
that out. Yeah.
Got a brand new logo,
Yeah.
everything.
So,
Mike got us fixed up with that. So, anyhow, and we got, like I say, if you got a band you want to practice, or if you just want to have a private party, birthday party, if you want to have the whole system's available. If you want to hear music, we got Spotify. If you want to have a birthday party and you want music played, you can go back and pick your own playlist. There's all different ways that we
Yeah.
can serve you. So we're here to please, and I've got to try to figure out a way to generate some money on Monday through Wednesday back in the back. So because it's just sitting there and we're heating and cooling it, and so
Yeah.
might as well make it available.
yeah.
One time we had a male strip review in there.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah, that was different. So yeah, but
I was playing pool, so, I wasn't part of that.
well, yeah, I had to be back there because of music wise, but it was pretty funny. I had a good time watching the ladies, so that was more entertaining than anything. So. But we'll talk about a little bit something that me and John was going to talk about when he came on today, and we don't have a date etched in stone on this yet, so y'all just have to keep an eye on the web page or on the Facebook page, and of course John will keep you informed in it. But for the first time ever, we're going to have The Voice. We're going to have a contestant from The Voice and a contestant from The Idol, and we're going to have them the same night, and it's going to be pretty cool. Both of them finished top 4. I think Newt got to be a semifinalist, and Josh Gallagher finished 4th on The Voice. So we got Newt Bushner from The Idol and Josh Gallagher from The Voice. So, and Josh was on Team Blake and Team Adams. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a Sunday concert, and basically what's going to happen is one of them will sing for an hour and a half, and then we're going to have an hour intermission while we do the changeover from one band to the other. Well, while we're doing that, I think John, and we're going to get all the details worked out, but and everything. But while they were doing the changeover for the hour, I think both guys are going to do a meet and greet and sell merchandise and do autographs and take pictures and all that. So it's going to be a 3-hour show with an hour intermission. It'll be an hour and a half for Josh, an hour and a half for Nuke, and then an hour in the middle for us to do the set changeover, for the band changeover, and do sound check and everything. And just got to get some scheduling issues worked out and get them to where we can get them at the same time. And some of the bands play for like Aaron Tippin or somebody, so we're going to work with the schedule on that and make that happen. But I'm really excited about that. I think that's going to be good. And I think, and John come up with a pretty good slogan. He said, "Let's bring Hollywood to Minor Hill, Tennessee." Talking about Minor Hill, Tennessee. So I thought, well, that's pretty cool, John. John come up with that idea, and I don't know if it's the first time it's ever happened, but I think it's pretty cool having a semifinalist from The Voice and from the
At the same time.
At the same time, so doing the same day, and I think it's going to benefit Minor Hill, Tennessee, Tux Bar, and both of these guys.
Yep.
And so I'm really looking forward to it. Both of them are doing new music right now, and I'm looking forward to hearing some of that. I haven't heard any of the stuff that they've laid down and recorded here lately, but it's going to be good. Like I say, we spent some time with Josh in Louisville Sunday up at the Roots and Roots concert, and he's a super nice guy. And so I'm really looking forward to that.
And we also are starting to have some pool tournaments on Sunday.
Yeah, so we're going to do once a month pool tournament. Your phone's going to sleep.
I know, I hear it.
Yeah. Anyway, her and her phone. Anyway, that's the loudest silent phone I've ever heard. But anyhow, it's kind of distracting.
I know.
Huh?
It is.
Made me lose my train of thought.
we're
It's all
having
your fault.
we're
Hey,
having pool.
but once a month we're gonna have a pool tournament, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a pretty big deal and everything. So just keep your eye on that out for that. We have pool tournaments every Tuesday and Wednesday, and then so we're gonna add one on Sunday during the month. We're also gonna start doing some acoustic shows. Basically, if Nuke wants to come in, or Josh wants to come in, or Shelby wants to come in, or anybody else around. I've got 2 or 3 more people that have actually contacted me about Ben Daniels, I think, wanting to come in and do some. So I think we can do that, and then basically it'll be a small cover charge to get in, and all the money that the door brings in will go straight to the guys
Entertainers.
playing, plus it to the entertainers and
Yeah.
stuff. So looking forward to starting some of that. I think it's going to be really good. We're trying a lot of different things with the bar, and just trying to generate some revenue and generate some entertainment and everything.
Yeah,
Like
we
that.
got our outdoor bar.
Well, we haven't used it a whole lot. It's been kind of hot here lately. So.
Yeah, but we have had some guys going out there playing horseshoes and stuff.
Yeah,
with it.
well,
Yeah.
that's we got horseshoes, and we'll have some cornhole out there and stuff too. But when the weather trims off and it cools off a little bit, and I'm figuring probably second week in September,
Yeah.
we'll start using it a lot then, because it'll be to where you ain't got to go out there and be wringing wet when you come back in the building.
True. Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't think you can have enough air conditioning in any one building. Concert the other day, we left the temperature on 60 degrees the whole time for Confederate Railroad. And once everybody piled in, we got everybody in, it went up to like 70. It was between 78 and 82, but it was so many people in there, it felt like it was 100. But I apologize to everybody about that. I just spent quite a chunk of money on getting the AC unit service just before that, because I
Yeah.
was trying to make sure that we didn't have an issue. But anyway, that's just one of those things that happened I can't really do anything about after the fact, but I apologize. But hopefully the show was good enough. Nobody paid a whole lot of attention to it. Hey, it was a great show.
It was really good.
Danny and Rusty and all them guys did a super great job when they were there at Confederate Railroad. Let's see here.
Came and hung out with us for a while.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. And I got to do the challenge.
Oh yeah, the
Bruce,
waffle challenge.
Yeah, the waffle batter challenge.
That's nasty.
Katie fixed them up with some spicy apple waffle batter. So
I don't know how you
it's
done
actually on
that.
TikTok. It's actually on TikTok.
It is.
Oh, I got to tell you something else too. I was out in we were at Side Hacks in Sturgis, and I walked down the road and went to Iron Horse and walked in there, and Gary Michaels and April were in there, and then about when I walked in, I said, "Hey, Chuck Tuck's in the house." So we're gonna get them back. So we're gonna do another comedy thing coming up, and I've got to get with them and get a date etched in stone. But be looking forward to having Gary Michaels and April back in the building, and it's gonna be fun. And you can also go to YouTube and watch some of those.
Well, I don't know if theirs is really comical because he's a hypnotist.
Well, he's a biker comedy hypnotist.
But
He does.
yeah, it can be funny.
Yeah, well, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's a comedian, so yes, it's funny. Anyway, but he makes people talk like.
Yeah, we need to get Boo Boo out there again.
Yeah. I don't know if Boo Boo will do it again. He may have learned his lesson. Boo Boo said you can't hypnotize me, and
Oh, he did.
we got him on video, so he got hypnotized. So anyhow,
Ain't no way faking that.
no.
No, no.
So, but yeah, we're looking forward to getting Gary and them back in, and you keep an eye on the Facebook page and website on that. And we've had a couple of 3 folks ask us about doing some more comedy shows, so we're thinking about getting some more. We had Greg Hall, and we've had quite a few comedians in there. We've had Gary Michaels, Cletus T. Judd, Crystal Burden. Let's see here. We had Crystal, Greg,
I think that's it.
Dan Whitehurst. No, we've had quite a few in there. We've had 4 shows, but one show we had 3 different comedians on. Greg
Yeah.
Hall
Yeah.
and stuff. So, but thinking about doing that again, a little more support. Our problem is we didn't have many of them because they would be trying to tell jokes and stuff, and people in the crowd would be talking, and they would be talking louder than the people on the stage. So and it's kind of it's kind of disrespectful. So so we decided not to do that. And it's kind of like our acoustic thing. We went away from acoustic for a little while because when the people are talking louder than the performers, it's just disrespectful to the other participants, other people that were wanting to hear, and. So, I mean, I don't know how I can remedy that, but I apologize to all the people that were wanting to hear that couldn't hear.
Yeah, because I mean, even like a band, we've had people come up to us and said, "Hey, can you say something to the people behind us at the table because we can't hear?"
Yeah. Well, we put signs on the table.
Yeah,
now.
but
it's actually helped a whole lot.
Yeah, it has because
It's helped a whole lot. So, and I appreciate people. I mean, you don't think about it when you're doing it, but anyway, but it's all good. Like I say, we got some exciting stuff coming up. I'm looking forward to a lot of it, and like I say, the venue thing that we're going to be doing, opening it up Monday through Wednesday, the back part of the bar.
Yeah.
Of course, we can't do it on Thursday because we got karaoke, and then Friday and Saturday we got bands. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and some Sundays we'll even be able to do it on. So if you got something that you want to do, if you got a big birthday party or a corporate event or something like that, just call and let us know, and we'll work with you any way we can. You can do your own catering, or we can cater it, or you can rent the venue and bring your own stuff. However you want to do it, just let us know, and we'll work with you any way we can.
Yep.
And like I say, I want to run over the schedule one more time of everybody that we got coming because I'm running out of time. Like I say, we've got Thompson Square coming September 21st at 5 o'clock. Like I say, they got 2 number ones hits. You gonna kiss me or what? And if I didn't have you. That's both their number 1 hits, and of course they got a lot more songs. They're very talented, great singers and stuff. So come check them out. August 22nd, we got the Jeff Quinlan Band, and looking forward to having Jeff back. And then we got the Music City Misfits, the 23rd of August. We got a new band August 29th, the Wildfire Band. So, and it's spelled WYLD. If you want to look it up, I think it's how you wrote it down.
Yes, it's spelled differently.
Yeah. So if you want to look them up, check them out so you can see. I'm sure there's some videos and stuff out there. And then we got Chevy Lee Lowe be there August 30th. And then September 5th. Look here, I did it right this time.
Uh-huh.
We're in September now. So
yes.
All these dates will be in September. The 5th, we got Geneva. And looking forward to having those guys. And then my old buddy Jerry Smith of Smith and Gone will be there the 6th. Got a new band September 12th, L.A. Shepherd and Noise. I'm going to look them up and see what kind of music they got, because I'm sure it's going to be good. And then September 13th, we got Dixie Mafia. September 19th, we've got Steel Six, and then September 20th, we got Jay Coder. I'd be more prepared. I'd have all this memorized.
Yeah.
But we've just been busy doing all kind of stuff here lately. And so.
And then in October, we've got our 3rd annual Jeep Ride coming up.
Oh, yes, we got it. And it's going to be a big one. I promise you, we are going to get out. We're going to do maps. We're going to do stops. We're going to do routing. And so if you get separated, you can jump.
Look at the map.
Look at the map, catch up. And we're also going to have T-shirts and stuff. So
yeah, we've had people ask about that.
We're going to try to be a lot more organized this time than we have been in the past.
Yeah, usually it's just spur of the moment. Just like, how about Jeep Ride? Next weekend.
Last time we had 3 days to plan it, and we wound up with 117 Jeeps. So that was really overwhelming. But that was fun. We don't. Somebody made a comment. Well, I can do that in a Volkswagen. Well, yeah, you can, but it's not about Jeep Ride. I mean, I go to Moab, and I go to Taylor Park on side by side and do all that stuff. I mean, I can do some of the craziest stuff you ever want to do.
Yep.
But not everybody wants to do that. It's all about the get together, camaraderie, and just hanging out and just having a good time. We'll stop every now and then, and everybody gets together and talk. You meet new friends, new people. So it's not about doing anything crazy. Because I mean, I was driving around. I got up on a little bit of hill driving around some people so I could get back out front. Somebody put on there. I got a Volkswagen that would do that or something. Like, yeah, I know you do. I mean, it was just going around people. So we just have a good time. Like I say, we do little creek crossings, gravel roads, creek crossing, back roads, tree tunnels, just stuff like that.
Yeah, just having fun.
Yeah, and it's a great way to hang out. And it's just a great way to get everybody get together and look at each other's Jeeps and everything.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about it and find out where you got stuff. You know, they have a big Jeep rally in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and stuff. So I think a lot of people are getting ready to go do that right now also. So, but looking forward to that. Looking forward to this show we've been talking about with the Voice and the Idol thing.
Yep.
So that's going to be another good thing. And
Just don't have a
just
date.
keep your eyes out because we still don't. Me and John actually just started talking about that on the way up here a while ago. So that's not. We just got to get a date down. Yeah. And we'll do that. And I'll get with him and let him know when he get with me and let me know when everybody's available because we got band members that play with different bands and
Yeah.
we got these guys play different places, so we'll just have to make it all get together and make the stars line up per se. And let's see, what else we want to talk about? Debbie went to the Mint. She had a pretty good time at the Mint the other day.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I
she did.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean by pretty good time. She's getting pretty lucky, so knock on wood.
Yeah.
Probably won't win nothing else, but it was a lot of fun.
It's relaxing.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, as long as you're winning, it's relaxing.
Well, yeah,
Aggravating
yeah.
If you ain't winning.
I know. I mean, you know, I was running the bar while Chuck was at Sturgis, and you know, it's not as easy as it seems like it would be sometimes. So,
You talking about the gambling or the?
no, I'm just talking about running the bar, you know, and you know, making sure everything's going smoothly and everything. So,
Yeah,
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 and I will have to do that again
yeah,
next month,
yeah. Well, I'm only gonna be gone 5 days that time, right?
and then I'll be going after that.
Yeah, you'll be gone. So it's fun. Since we got the bar and all the, we've learned to do our little vacation thing separately. We don't hardly ever get to go together anywhere anymore. So she does her thing, then I'll do my
Well,
thing.
mine's with the sister, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about going nowhere with your sister. So
Yeah,
love
no.
all you girls, but hey, y'all just go have a good time. Too much giggling, too much talking going on.
Oh, we do talk a
Sound
lot.
like a bunch of old hens.
Now.
You can't get a word in edgewise. Sandra and Barbara gonna kill me for saying that.
And Cindy.
Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you what I did yesterday. I went and played golf yesterday with my two sons. I ain't played golf with Seth. I don't reckon I've ever played golf with him. And they invited me, and yesterday was my son's birthday, oldest son's birthday. So we went out. This morning I got up, and I'm like, man, I'm sore. I can't even get out of bed. And if you ain't played golf in a lot of years, you get your money's worth. I told the guy at the clubhouse, I said, I sure am glad y'all don't charge by the strokes. You just charge by the holes. So I would have been broke by the time I left there. I played absolutely terrible. Ball was going everywhere. But you know what? It wasn't all about the golf game. It was about hanging out with the kids and getting to spend time and make memories and laughing at each other's crappy shots because we hit a few, you know.
Chuck used to be a good golfer. What kind of?
Well, I
Yeah.
had foot surgery and both shoulders operated on. So, you know, that's no excuse. I stink at it. So,
Hey, as
But
long
it
as
was
you had a good
fun.
time, that's what counts.
it was fun. I spent time with the kids, and that's what it's all about. And we had a good time. We made some memories. And if anything I learned from my brother is to make memories while you can. So, don't wait until it's too late to try to make memories. And
Yep.
me and him had a good time. We did a lot of fun stuff. He started on his bucket list too late, and we rushed and tried to get as much in as it done. Took me and he was cremated and he's buried at the cemetery with my mom, and me and the two boys took his Porsche out, and we took the long way around, gave him a ride, and it was one thing that was on the bucket list was to finish off a ride with the kids and everything. And so the last red light, I hit 0 to 100 from there to the cemetery, and of course it's right by the police station.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I really didn't care if I got a ticket or not. So anyway, just
Yeah, but
one last thrill for little brother there.
Yeah, Chuck was poking along. I mean, they was in this Porsche, And our youngest son was in the car with me, and I told Seth, I said, he needs to floor it right here when this light changes, and he did.
Hey, he just put a new exhaust and stuff on it.
Sounded good.
Sounded really good. I'm sure we woke everybody up if they were asleep. So.
Surely at that time of day they weren't.
Well, we got 15 seconds. I'd just like to say, everybody, we love you and thanks for listening. And if you need us, call Tux Bar 931-565-1568 or 4397 Salem Road in Minot Hill, Tennessee. And also, you can check us out on tuxbar.com. Thank you. Everybody have a great time. We'll talk to you next time.
Come see us.